Hey, what's up guys? Nikolai here from NASH. I'm here today to show you how to assemble and set up your new NASH CoolSmart. Now we're very determined to get you started the right way on the product, so if there's anything that you feel I'm not covering 100%, then please contact us. All of our information, phone number and email is in the video description. And yeah, it's just very important for us that you get the best possible start on your new CoolSmart. Alright guys, I've got a NASH CoolSmart right here, all boxed up. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and open it. And the first thing you'll see inside is the user manual, which you'll need to set it up with the app and the voice control as well. Then you'll find the pedestal itself, which is height adjustable. And of course the fan head with the motor itself. And you'll see the grills, front and back, with the fan inside as well. And lastly, you'll have the base right here of the fan, which is the foot. So I've unboxed the fan here from the gift box, and you'll find that it comes in four main parts. So you have the motor here with the control panel, so that's one piece. This is also where the power cord comes out of. And you have the pedestal here, which is the pole itself. You have the base of the fan, and then you have the front and back grill and the fan plates themselves. So the assembly will begin with taking the base and the pedestal here, and you just want to insert that into the foot. And the first stage is to unscrew this part right here, and then you insert this pedestal into the base, and you just put this on again, tighten that. So now you have the base of the fan assembled actually. And so go ahead and just loosen this part right here, because this pedestal is height adjustable. And then you pull out this part as far as it goes, and just tighten that again. So now we need to mount this motor here in the control board onto the pedestal. And so what you do is you make sure that this screw right here is loosened all the way, so that you have clearance in here. And so once you've done that, just put that here onto the pole so it sits nicely, and then tighten that screw again here all the way until it doesn't move anymore. And that's it, it's now fastened. Alright, so all you're going to need to do in order to actually remove this protective padding right here is to unscrew this right here in the center. So you're going to need a screwdriver or a machine, the start panel, and then you're going to just gently unscrew that right there, which will allow you to remove the fan and thus the padding in here. And you can also divide this grill right here. So you have the back grill and the front grill right here. So having removed the protective bits, which is the foam right here, and this little plastic device, we're now ready to install the fan itself onto the motor. And the first thing you're going to do is to remove this bit right here. And firstly, just make sure that you're holding this part behind it so that's not moving with it. And then you unscrew it to the right instead of the left. And just remove that. Right there. And now the next part to do is to remove this little white bit behind it as well, the screw nut here. And that goes traditionally to the left when you unscrew it. Just get that off. And now we're ready to install the back grill of the fan, which is this one right here without the logo. Now there's a little arrow mark here if you look closely, and that's the way up. So inserting that onto here, you're going to want to make sure that these two little white plastic bits just sort of hook on there so it gets stuck. And then you screw this part on again all the way until it sits nice and tight here. And then you're ready to actually install the fan itself here. Now make sure that the rounded bit here is facing towards the front and the flat bit towards the back. Now put that on, minding that you see these two little black bits here, they have to fit in there. So just make sure that aligns as you put it on. That's it right there. Sits nicely. And then you want to put on this plastic bit again. Just fasten that. And that goes on, remember when you screw it on, you must move to the left. So it's reversed to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And that's it now. You're ready for the final part of the assembly, which is to mount the front grille right here. Now in order to remove this plastic here, you want to get that off, right? Now what you do is you just push here to remove the emblem, which will allow you to take this plastic bag off and then mount the emblem again, minding that this is the downside of the grille. So just click that on again. You can see in there. Now you're good to go, right? So what you want to do now is on the front grille, you want to unscrew this bit down here. And you don't got to do it all the way, just so that there is some play in this plastic frame right here, so that you can snap the front onto the back grille here. Now mind that this plastic guard right here has two grooves in it, one for the front grille and one for the back grille. So you want to make sure that this groove you see right here is available all the way around for it to basically snap onto the back guard. Now, making sure that this is loosened properly, you are ready to actually mount that on the back right here. So just snap that on. Make sure that it fits all the way around. There it is. You hear that clicks out. And you're good to go basically. Now make sure that the logo here is nice and straight, and that this part is at the bottom. And then you just want to fasten that screw again. And that's it for the assembly right there. You have your CoolSmart all ready to go. So now we have the fan all assembled. I have plugged it in, and I'm going to go ahead and power it on and show you a little bit about the different features right here. So when you turn it on, it's going to start at the first speed. Now this fan has 3 different speed settings, speed 1, 2 and 3. And you can change that right here on the same button. Click again, and you'll see here that it's moved to the second speed setting. Click again, we'll be at the third, which is the fastest that the fan goes. Click once more, and it'll go right back down to the first speed setting. Now up here you have the swing, right, which is the oscillation mode of the fan, where it's going to be able to sort of go from right to left to better ventilate the room. And you turn that on right here on the swing button. You can see that's running. And now in order to turn that off again, simply click right on the swing button again here. And then you have 3 different modes on the fan as well, which is normal, sleep and nature. Now the normal mode is what we have it on right now. It's the standard mode where you can choose between these 3 different speed settings. Then the sleep mode is silent, so it's ideal for when you want to get some sleep but you still want to cool down the room temperature. And then you have nature, which is where the fan simulates a natural breeze. So it'll go faster and slower and faster and slower and so on. I'm going to just show you those modes. So right now it's on normal. Now when I turn it to sleep, you're going to hear it quiet down a lot. It's still going to be running, but at a lower, much lower setting. And you click again right here. And that's for the nature mode. You can hear it sort of going up and down and varying. Speed right there, yeah. You click once again and it'll go back to the normal mode. So same idea as the speed button right there. And to turn it off, you click right here at the bottom, and that's it. Product. and we're going to start off with downloading the NASH Smart app. So depending on whether you're iOS or Android, go into your app store and just search for NASH Smart. Let's go ahead and do that right here. And that's going to take you here. So it's going to be the black one here at the top. And go ahead and just download that. I have it already, obviously. Now once you open the app, you're going to press register. And you can either register by email or click up here in the right hand corner and register by phone. Now I'm going to register by email. And I'm just going to input it right here. And then I'm going to click obtain verification code. And so that verification code should come within just about a minute at the most. Let's go ahead and enter that. It's a 6-digit code. And then you're going to set your password to whatever you want. Click complete. And then you're going to give the app permission to your location when you're using it. And this is because of the geographical factor of when you want the fan to automatically turn on and off and change speed according to the weather conditions, which is one of the features that the CoolSmart has. So click allow. And then you're going to start by creating a family. So go ahead and input the name of your family. Set your geographic location and then choose the rooms that you have smart devices in. So if you don't have any smart devices yet and this is your first, go ahead and just unclick all of those and choose what room you want this fan to be in. So say it's the living room. And you can also add another room here at the bottom. Like you see, there's no office on here, so you would have the option to add that as well. Click complete in the upper right hand corner. And so now you're in the home page of the NASH Smart app. Now what you have is the weather conditions right here, and then there'll be a list of your smart devices once you add them as well. So we're going to go ahead and add the device firstly. So just click right here on the add device button, and then you're going to click fan, obviously. And then it wants you to confirm that this Wi-Fi indicator is rapidly blinking. So the way that you get it to do that is firstly by powering on the fan. Right there. And then you're going to press and hold the mode Wi-Fi button for at least 5 seconds until you see this Wi-Fi light here on the display is rapidly blinking. As it is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. And then it wants you to enter your Wi-Fi password. So just go ahead and do that. Click OK. And now it's going to be connecting. So just wait for that to complete. So this is the main device menu of the NASH Smart app, which is the screen that it opens on once you've paired your device successfully. And you have the option to choose between different wind speeds, 1, 2, and 3. You can choose between the different modes right here. You can turn on oscillation, turn it off again, and you can set a timer right here. Now the timer feature is quite neat. You can set, say you go to work at 9 o'clock, right, and you get up at 8. You can set the fan to automatically turn on at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can choose whatever days that this should concern. Now say it's every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, standard work week, right? And then you set the device to power on here at 8 o'clock. And you want to set it on, depending on signature mode, for example. Click save. So now you have that working. Set that to 8 o'clock right there. And at 9 o'clock again, when you leave for work, then you want the device to power off. And we set that for 5 work days as well. And click save. So that's it right there. Now you've already set up an automated schedule for the fan to turn on and off. So you don't actually have to manually operate it at all. And to show you another part of the app right here is where you click in the upper right hand corner. This is basically your extended menu. It covers the device name, location, you can check your network connection, you can manage shared devices between other users. So the way that works is you click into shared devices, click add sharing, and then you enter the phone number or the email address of the other NASH Smart app user in your home. So say your wife or your husband wants to access this same device from their phone as well. You can go ahead and add their email or phone number once they have registered from their device as well. And then you click complete. Now you can also create groups. Now the group feature of the app is a way to group multiple devices. So if you have 3 fans, then you can actually manage all of them with one command collectively. And then you have the device information, which is technical stuff right here. And then you have the feedback area, which is where you can leave a support ticket for us and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. And then you can check for firmware updates right here. And you have the option to remove the device again as well. Now going back up here in the left hand corner, we exit the device menu and we enter the home screen of the NASH Smart app once again. So this is the home screen that we started on. And if we go ahead and move over here to Smart, this is where you can actually set up automation. So the way that works, I've set up a couple here already, but you click the plus up here in the upper right hand corner, and then you click Scene or Automation. Now, the way that these two are different is Scene is the action itself, and the automation menu is you choosing when you wish for the device or the CoolSmart to perform this action. So click into Scene first to set up an action. You click on the plus, the black plus right here, and click into the fan, which is the device you want to control now. And then you have the option to basically ask it to change its wind speed or its mode, or to power on or off. So we're gonna say, for example, mode, sleep mode, and then you're gonna name that sleep. Save. So now you can see up here in the right hand corner, you have the sleep function right there. So to add automation, click into the automation menu and you click the plus here at the conditions field. So say, for example, according to schedule, temperature, humidity, weather, sunrise or sunset, you can choose for this scene to actually take place. So now we just set one that asked the fan to go to sleep mode, right? So we're gonna head and click schedule and we're gonna set it to 10 p.m. right here. You can choose to repeat it. So say you go to bed at 10 p.m. every weekday. Click there and you click next. So now it knows when any of the conditions are satisfied, which is that it's a work day and it's 10 p.m., it will execute the following action. Now you go ahead and click the pedestal fan at the bottom there, and you can pretty much choose the mode, sleep. So now it knows when it's 10 p.m. on a work day, the fan goes to sleep mode. So the fan is gonna go into the silent mode, so it's easier for you to fall asleep, but it's still gonna be running. And you save that. You say nighttime, for example. You can choose what you want here. And now you have that. You have the nighttime automation set up. So now the fan knows every night on a weekday, it has to go into the sleep mode automatically. Now you can set up another automation right here for it to go back to normal mode again once you get up, and so far and so forth. You get the idea. Now, the Me page of the home menu here, is where you can manage your account information. So go ahead and click here into the nickname field. This is where you can see your account email, your location, your temperature unit. So you can do Fahrenheit or you can do Celsius, your time zone. You can change your password, etc., etc., deactivate your account. The message center right here underneath is where you have all correspondence with us. It's going to be saved in here. So if you ever open a support ticket from within the app, it's going to actually be stored in the message center for you to access later. And you have a QR scanner. And then you have the option from within here as well to actually make a support ticket. And you can choose the device and then write it right here and send it off. Remember to include your mobile number or email so that we can easily find out who you are and help you out the best way possible. And that's pretty much it for the app. I hope that's a somewhat useful tour. So, in order to set up your new CoolSmart with Amazon Alexa voice control, we are going to go ahead and click into your Alexa app. And now from here, you're going to search for the skill by clicking up here in the upper left-hand corner in the menu, clicking into skills and games, search, and you're going to search for Smart Life. And it's right here with the little blue icon. Go ahead and you click into that and you click enable to use. Now it's going to ask you to link this skill to your NASH Smart app account. And so you just enter in the login that you created for the NASH Smart app. So it has to be the same. You're going to click link now, choose NASH. Click authorize. And it's going to say it has been linked successfully. Now it tells you to close this window in order to discover this CoolSmart. So you close that and you wait, and it's going to ask you to discover devices, and you click. And it's going to search. So that's it. It says it's found a device. Then you click set up device, and you can go ahead and add it to a group within the Alexa app if you want to do that, or you can just skip. And so now it's going to be ready. So in order to demonstrate, I'm going to say, Alexa, turn on fan.
Okay.
And so that turns on the CoolSmart. And you're also able to actually change the speed setting using Alexa as well. So you're going to say, Alexa, set the fan to level 2.
Okay.
Turning it up, and you can say, Alexa, set the fan to level 3.
Okay.
So you can see it's really responsive. You can say, Alexa, turn off fan. So those are the commands that you're going to be able to use with Alexa. You can turn it on, turn it off, change the speed settings basically. So now we're going to go ahead and do for Google Assistant and Google Home. Alright, now in order to set up the CoolSmart with Google Home, you're going to want to click into the Google Home app on your phone. And from here you're going to click Add here at the middle of the screen. You're going to click Set Up Device and have something already set up at the bottom right there. And then you're going to search right here. You're going to search Smart Life, which is the name of the Google skill that you need. Click into that, let that load. And so the same way as it does with Amazon Alexa, it's going to ask you to link this account. So you're going to just enter the account email or phone number that you use to register with the NASH Smart app. enter that and the password. Then click link now. Just let that work. Click NASH, link now. Authorize. Let that load. And it says Smart Life is linked there at the bottom. Click Pedestal fan. Next. And choose your home and what room this device is located in. And there you go. And now you're going to be able to control it. So I'm just going to try it for you here. I'm going to say, hey Google, turn on fan.
Sure, turning the pedestal fan on.
That's it right there. You can say, okay Google, turn off fan.
You got it, turning the pedestal fan off.
So likewise it works with all the same commands as it does with Amazon Alexa. Let me just show that to you right quick. Hey Google, turn on fan.
Okay, turning on the pedestal fan.
Hey Google, set the fan to level 1.
Sure, setting the pedestal fan speed to 1.
That's it right there. So I hope this clarifies everything on how to set up this device and use it. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy your new CoolSmart.